You know we're still on that new ladder, and you know I want to get it done fast. Okay, so you can call this deck Danica Patrick, because it is fast and it is not good, but it is decent. It's good enough to get by, but you're not going to be winning world championships with it. And if you do, if somebody ends up winning world championships with this, I will post a video of me eating an entire deck of cards with a fork and knife. So make it your goal. Do it. Prove me wrong. Okay, this internet nobody. Prove me wrong. But I'm currently undefeated with it. And we on the climb. Okay, this ladder got a lot of rungs. Okay, so I got some footage you guys are going to need to check out. So I'm going to need you like a Geodude. I'm going to need you rock hard, and I'm going to need you buff. Okay, I only want buff, hard people watching this. That's not sexist. You can be a hard woman. Okay, that had nothing to do with male genitalia. And if you thought it did, seek therapy. You got a penal brain. Okay, you got to get that sorted out. They got to juice you. Okay. So, the objective of the deck, the objective, if you would, and I will do that, is you want to go first, and I'll show you why in a minute. You best believe it. And you want to get at least 2 Charkies down, 2 of your Charkadets. Which one you use doesn't matter. I just picked this one because it's a Badoo counter in case you need it. We play a lot of items. You also want to get your draw engine up and running. You guys know Soul Rock. You guys know Lunatone. Lunar Cycle. Your mom's on her lunar cycle. That's why she's being so mean to you. Okay? Back off. Okay? She's a single mom and she needs to go out on dates too. Figure out how to make your own goddamn chocolate milk. You're 6. Be the man of the house now. Maybe you're not 6. You shouldn't be 6. If you're 6, be nowhere near this video. Click off. Click off. Leave this video. This video is for adults and adults only. This video is rated hard R. But Lunar Cycle, once during your turn, if you have Soul Rock in play, you may discard a basic fighting energy card in order to use Lunar Cycle. I get to draw 3 cards. This is Radiant Greninja with more steps. Okay? So we got Soul Rock. Thank God this is 70 and it's not affected by weakness or resistance. It's a hard 70. Just like your stepdad. Boy's a hard 70. He's on TRT. These are different times. Your doctor will give you anything if you complain about headaches enough. We got Squawkabilly, because sometimes you gotta squawk before you can run. Sometimes you gotta squawk before you can run. Squawk and seize. Discard your hand, draw 6. Very useful. You want to get one of these down, draw engine down, 2 Charkies down. At least 1 Charky. Okay? Because we all love it. Also, this is my favorite art card in the world. I love this so much. So if you have one of these, please send it to me for free. I don't want to pay for it. I just want a copy of it. So if you have one, please send it to me for free, please. I want one desperately. Thank you. But Ceruledge, Abyssal Flames, 30 plus 20 for each energy in your discard pile. That's why we play 20 of these MFers, okay? These mother frickers. We got a lot of draw power. 12 fighties, because Lunar Cycle. We got to punch the moon sometimes to draw some cards. The classic Chinese proverb come to life. 2 jetties. 5 fire energies. We still have to attack after all. And legacy energy just to get a little cheeky. I mean, if we just have to end up discarding it, it's fine. If any of the other... enriching energy, but gag me with a spoon, you know? Who wants to play that? Neo Upper can't even use it. So none of the other ace specs really help us. So even if we have to discard this, we're getting at least... This card can at least say plus 20. That's something, you know, that's cool. Or if we attach it, they take 1 less prize card from any of these MFers. Which works because if you want to put them on a 2-2-2 prize race, or if they take one of these at the beginning and you want to get them back on a 2/2/2, you can force them to take another one prizer because we play Briar. Yep. If they have exactly 2 prize cards, so that's why you want to get them on the 2/2/2 prize race so desperately. If your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack from a Terra Pokemon, which guess what? We are. Somebody launch an air horn. I don't have one currently. They're banned in my home because it will echo for days because my mansion is so big. So when we take a prize late game, 1 extra prize card. If we knock out a Mega, put this down, we can take 4 at once. I've done it not on camera. I've done it in person when your father and I were playing and I was teaching him the game because he was attempting to love you, and I said, it's long gone. That love has been lost. And he gave up. But I did do it once. So obviously we want a lot of discard going, okay? Not that card, but discard. We want it gone, okay? We want a lot of that going for Professor's research. And the reason we want to go first for Carmine. It's not car yours. No, no, no. It's Carmine, okay? If you go first, you may use this card during your first turn. Discard your hand and draw 5 cards. Say we draw this and a bunch of energy to start our hand. We're already at least 100 energy going, okay? 130, because it's 30 plus. Discard, find a Pokemon. Discard, find some energy. No discard, just good search. Hey, sue me. Sue me, I spoke wrong. Discard, get your shit back. Get your shit back. Get your shit back. Everybody understand the deck? Because you got to see this footage. So, join me, please. And thank you. And I'm telling you this now. You guys are not going to believe Game 2. Okay? The things that happen in that, I'm still trying to process. We came out on top, but you guys are going to be, I don't want to say hitting your monitors in anticipation, but everyone I've shown it to has broken their monitor hitting it. So take that for what you may. But Game 2, I'd lick my own asshole for the chance to see it again for the first time. Okay? So enjoy. So here we are, everybody. I'm not a liar. I've told you the foundation of this channel is honesty. And that is why I present you footage. Let's get into it. Here we are with the footage. Lil Muesli, yes, you guys know him. The master chef, Lil Muesli. He invited me over for dinner after this. I went over. We had a boar's head, the ham, the boar's head company. It was delicious. He cooked the shit out of it. Pineapples on it and all that. It was a spit roast outside. No, I don't mean with his wife, him and I do mean the pig. He spit roasted it. It was delicious. This is what I would like to call drawn the nuts. Okay? Like a Renaissance artist, we just drew the nuts. I get my Soul Rock down, because if I can, I would like to attack with that first. It's a single prizer. It hits for 70. It's enough to knock out most of the evolving basics. There's a couple of those 80s in there, but they're weird and we hate them and they're gross and nobody likes them and they're disgusting. Okay? They're stinky. The kind of stink that follows a man as he walks around, okay? The stink announces where you are. We know it. Get that energy in the discard. I'm searching for more energy here. We got our Lunatone down. Remember, we discard one. We're drawing. Thank God we did it. We hit our Squawkabilly. Sometimes you gotta squawk before you can run. Play your Carmine first. Always. Always. That is a definite. If you have a Squawkabilly down and a Carmine in hand, first turn, always play the Carmine. You don't know if you're going to Billy into another one. Get tons of energy in your discard. That is what we're doing here. Follow the footage. Follow along with the footage. Look at the footage. Get as many energies in hand as you can. We're squawking. And now we're up and running. You gotta squawk before you can run. Here comes one of those ghost steps. Remember I warned you, my mansion is giant and the floors are squeaky. So you will hear ghosts walking by. One just texted me they're about to approach. There, did you hear him squeak? He was there. So they got their bid doing the active. Go ahead and basoo me. I'm not worried about it. I can knock it out in multiple ways. He's got an EO boy down. I know he's looking to attach some energy. That's all that EO boy does. He evolves and then he attaches energies. Crispin? Crispin? How I like my bacon? Who told you that? Don't tell me you've been interviewing my breakfast server. My breakfast waitress. She takes my breakfast order, and that is a sacred thing. A man's breakfast order is a sacred thing, okay? It's like your father's pillow. That's a sacred thing. That is where he rests his head at night. To disrespect that is to disrespect tradition itself. What do we draw? Another professor's research. I'm a madman. That's what I thought. Do I give a fuck? No, that's what I thought. I'd be crazy to professor's research that away. Yeah. There we go. So I wanted to eliminate his energy acceleration. Whatever he's planning, it wanted that desperately. I can tell you that. So I took it out. I took it out like a hot honey you see at the park staring at a peach tree. I took it out. Okay. I got its number, and now we're at Chili's eating a great sampler platter. Okay. I stutter. Shut up. You know who doesn't stutter? Your mama's pussy lips. They tight. They make me ejaculate. That's a scientific term. You can't get mad at me, YouTube. See, I told you, look it out desperately. So now I know at least we're against a Mega Winghead or Mega Dragonite. Dragonite Knight. You want to go Dragonite Knight? I don't. So I take it out. You'll see, I end up winning this. Spoiler alert, I told you I go undefeated here. But look at the footage. Here we go, okay? I'm item locked. That's an issue. No good. Nobody likes that. I definitely don't. But you know what? Oh, I don't say bye-bye to... I do. Bye-bye! I got a little pee shy there. I don't know what that was. I was a little shy. I was like, do I want to do this? Do I want to present my research, or am I too scared? I wasn't too scared. I presented it. I enjoyed presenting it. It was fun. It was critically acclaimed. Much like my YouTube channel. I'm actually nominated for several awards, I assume. Nobody's reached out, but surely I am, you know? So now at least we know item lock is done, and he can accelerate energy, because he's got to pick one of these to go, and that's a lot to ask. He's got to have an Electros and some sort of way to switch it in. Which, sure, the ability, I'm aware, but here we are. So now I'm thinking, one, please, okay, let all these lawsuits go in my favor, because if not, I'm financially ruined. Two, I want to draw boss's orders to get that guy in there. Not Dratini. Get out of here. That was just bad timing. That Dragonair, I want it dead. I want it dead and done. Let's see if it happens. I don't know. I don't remember this earlier. I actually suffer from a disease that gives me daily concussions. I wake up in the middle of the night punching straight in the air, screaming, "Get out of here, ghosts!" But that's not because of the concussions. That's just because of the ghosts in my mansion. Okay, so we didn't get our boss's orders. I would describe that, personally, I would describe it as unfortunate. However you describe it, that's your personal business, okay? I believe in keeping things personal. Keep it in the family if you can. Lunar cycle. Your mom's womanly. No need to do anything yet. Why overcomplicate things, okay? It's going smooth. Why move into a one-bedroom apartment in San Francisco right now? It's going smooth, okay? You're still going to the clubs, getting high on cocaine. No need to complicate it yet. Why get a lease involved? Slow down, okay? That's what I'm telling you right now. I know their dogs are cute. That doesn't matter. Cute dogs do not equal stable financial future. So here is why professional chef Lil Muesli, okay, here's why he messed up personally, I believe. Because here we are, okay? So, cool, you evolve into Mega Dragonite. Watch, he does it right here. Call me Captain Spoiler Alert, okay? One, I would be confused by that name because is it a reference to something? I don't know. I've never heard it. I just said it because I spoiled it. But this is a bitch and a half to set up. Okay, this is a lot you're going to need next turn. And all you're taking out is a Soul Rock. And I'm sure he's seething at the mouth. I'm sure he's fucking pissed as shit. Thinking there's Soul Rocks fucking taking out. Shit, pulled a fucking Lucky Boss's orders. But calm down. Okay, slow down. Sometimes you are close to the edge, the Ceruledge. So you gotta slow down. This is a lot like my critically acclaimed Raging Bolt video, which I told you about. You have to calm down. Look, now he has to find a way to get 2 energies on something on his board and a water energy on this other Dragonair there. He has to figure out a way to do that next time with only 3 cards in hand, no draw engine on board. One might be a supporter, sure, but then it's like, I'm not getting boss's orders, and all I gotta do is get a couple more energies in my discard and I knock you out. You should have just played it slow until you can boss in something big. I mean, I got a Squawky right there. Wouldn't you want to take that out? I would. So here we're just making sure we get some resources back in the deck. I knew I was going to burn them anyways. I have no way of burning 5 energy, no doubt about it. We're not one-shotting it. That is what it is. He has to take 5 prize cards. I only have to knock out one of these guys. But it's okay. This professional chef here actually has what we on the channel like to refer to as a weak constitute. Okay. He doesn't like to see things through. He played the game poorly. That's on him. Okay. I do believe he ends up conceding. If he doesn't, I will put, oh, he does. I was going to say, I will put my full fist in my mouth and I will take a photo of it and I will post it on Twitter and I will tag it hashtag new dinner. But I don't have to do that now. I'm so sorry to that professional chef there. That was a game. That was a spooky one. Here we are. Oh, Fossil 24. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm scared of this guy. He has knuckle tattoos. I saw him at a bar once. I bought him a beer. He said, I don't drink beer. I said, what do you drink? And he said... That's what he said to me. I don't know what that means. But then I read his knuckles, and I'm kind of afraid to repeat what it said, so I won't even bother. Okay? So what did I tell you guys? Always get a squawk down first. You always want to get a squawk down under every circumstance. But what else have I told you guys? That there is no such thing as always in the Pokemon trading card game. Okay? Because every game is different. And every game is beautiful. And every flower a rose. Okay. Here's why I didn't get a squawk down. You saw me go for it, but then I thought about it. I know that little snow runt right there, I know he ends up evolving. You know what I'm saying? I know that he will end up evolving into a Frostlass. So I don't want a big fat fatty sitting there that's easy to take out if it evolves into a Mega Frostlass or the regular Frostlass and just accrues damage. You see what I'm saying? If I put him down, he has an ability. He's taking 10 damage. He get bossed in Easy 2 prize. I don't want that. I'm already weak to water. Why do I want that? Look how many cards I still burnt. 13 or whatever there. Somebody do the math. I don't want to. I refuse. And if you do the math, you're a nerd and I will make fun of you. No one will congratulate you. Don't bother. Okay? Do not bother. And look at that. I still have a way to draw cards next turn. And what has he done? He's played a Hilda. He's got some snow runts. He's got 2 monkeys and a brute bonnet. Okay, there's that Mega Frostlass. I'm weak to that thing. Now I have a couple missions here. Keep your hand low. Keep your chain shiny. Keep your Converse tight. And keep your discard packed. Okay. I stay strapped with my discard packed. That brute bonnet, it's about to give me some toxic powder. Okay, I'm poisoned here. That's 3 damage. Ice Shard, I'm weak to that. 20. Now, my math is perfect here. Plus 30 is 50. Now, he's also damaged. You know what I'm saying? Have you guys ever... So, I know for sure that's getting taken out. Like, a pretty girl on prom night, it's getting taken out. You understand me? It's gonna do-si-do, okay? Like a blonde, pretty, with some big old titties, chugging down alky in a bar, is gonna get taken out and is gonna start dancing. Obviously, I wanted to get that some more health so it can't get sniped by some of these monkeys there. I knew what he was planning. And you know what I'm planning? For his mother to fall in love with me. Thank God I take out that snow run. So I just wanted to get some big health pools down there. I just wanted to get some big health pools. I like to see that pheasant skibbity. I'm on pins and needles. What does he choose? I know he has a Mega Frostlass in hand, so can you guys guess what he puts into the active? Can you guys guess what he puts into the active? You guys get 403 guesses. Pause the video. Type them all right now. Oh, never mind. Too late. I hope you paused it lightning fast. If you didn't, we'll just keep watching. Don't worry about it. Do you think he evolves it? He made me do an impression of a horse. You think I like doing that shit? I don't. But I'm exasperated by this. Chorus is Tenacity. I know it's Tenacity, but I actually went to Tenacity. And it was boring. It was all gray. So now, what do you think he grabs? He already played an energy, and he already has a stadium down. But thinning is winning, so he's thinning his deck. I give him an A+ there. Fast Soul 24, I'm afraid of you and your giant knuckles. He does it to the one on the bench, making me dig deep. Now I need to attach to one of my Ceruledges, Retreat, and Boss with burning more cards. That's good. That's also a good. But I'm also getting on even prize cards here, and that's also not good. So I'm giving you the worst person I've ever played because you did that one mistake. So I don't make the rules, and I don't care about them. So now he's going to have to work hard to win. That's what I like doing, making him work hard. Right now, we're just living on top draw. Thank God we got a lunar cycle next turn, but we are living Raw Draw City. Rodrosity. Ooh. I like that. Rodrosity. Sounds like a good name for a inner city child. Rodrosity Johnson. My name's DJ Rodrosity. How you living? Damn, son, where'd you find this? He would rap over that, and he'd become an internet sensation. So Fast Soul 24 here, him and his, knuckles, knuckle tattoos. He plays an Arvin. Promotes his Monkey Dory, okay? Now, he can retreat. He's one attachment away from attacking, but then he doesn't attach to his Mega Frosty there. He's got a Binding Mochi. He can hit me for 100 and take it out. Sure, but you know what else he could do? He could take an entire roll of quarters, lube it up, and put it right up his ass. He can do that, but why would he, you know? So let's see what he ends up doing. Oh, he ends up attaching. I forgot about this. Oh, I do remember this game. He ends up stalling me out for a very long time. See, I'm scared of his tattoo knuckles and his gameplay because he plays like an ass and he drew on his knuckles with a tattoo gun. He paid a man to do that to him. Which people think makes him look intimidating, but to me makes it look like, okay, cool, you love that guy signed you. Yeah, that's not what the human earth calls queer behavior. That's not what the Earthlings refer to as boyfriend type shit. So thinning is winning. I play that fighting gong, pull of energy. I can pow pad in some supporters there, it seems. I'm looking, do I want to get any of them in there? That's that Briar I was talking about. Do I end up using it? I don't. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I will eventually, not in this session, but I like this deck and I'm going to use it again. We got all of our big boys online. Every big boy in the world is sitting on my bench. This is like a bus stop in Detroit. It's got a lot of booty on it. You best believe it got a lot of booty on it. Okay. So we take out that. Now he can't attach to a monkey and a Frostlass unless he plays another crispy boy. How I like my bacon. My waitress told you that. And even if he takes me out to the ball game, he's only getting one run off me because I got that legacy energy. So he's only taking one prize. So he puts him back on 4. I got a boss's orders right there. And your mom's a whore. So that's a rhyme for you. Go ahead. Write it on a card. That's where rhymes go. So he does end up playing a crispy boy. How I like my bacon. My waitress told you that. He gets to accelerate 2 energies here. I assume he's going to go dark and a water. I don't remember where he goes. Fossil 24, you and your knuckle tattoos. I like it when my boyfriend signs me. He's looking through his deck and he goes, okay, I see a path to win. I see how I can take all 5 prize cards here before he takes out one of my Mega Frostlass. I see how I can do it. I personally don't. I would have conceded, but I'm like what we in the universe call a nice guy. He wants to do what we referred to in the Pokemon trading card game as a mind bend, okay? He's a mind bender. He's going to hit me for 60. He's going to confuse me. He hopes I have to flip through this to attack him. Here he goes. He's going to hit me for 100. Toxic Powder, 130. And then he could Adrena Brain it over. Do you see what he's trying to do? He just hit me with Mind Bend. He's a Mind Bender. You just bent my mind, you Mind Bender. So now I got to flip through this. It's like a magazine in a teen girl's bedroom in the 90s. Or my bedroom in the 2000s, and it was a WWE magazine with a photo of Trish Stratus, and I was ferociously masturbating. You got to flip through it, okay? That magazine's hot stuff. So can Mr. Edge here do it? Or do I want to... Sometimes also, I've told you, this is a trading card game after all. This is a card game. Sometimes you do have to risk it for the biscuit. Risk it. Limp Biscuit. Fortune favors the bold. Always remember that. Why would you assume you're losing? I've been getting head all night. Now I know it's not a one shot, but now I make him make a decision. Does he want to attach to this retreat, burn a resource, and then he has to find it later? Or does he want to take this out, and then all I have to do is find a way to get a fire, which, look at my deck. It's small. Thinning is winning. 16. I got a Fezzy right there. Ooh, so much pressure against Fastall 24. What would you guys do? Again, we're a nice guy on this channel. We're one of these nice guy channels, and we would, of course, concede already, because how is he going to do this? Okay, please, dear God, take me out. I'm a busty blonde at a local dive bar. Look at my hooters. Take me out. He Adrena brains over from his... From his monkey. Like, that's not hard to one-shot. Yeah, save all that. I wouldn't save my Mega Frosty boy. I would, I'm kidding you, okay? So he does make it a little bit harder on me here. He makes it a little tiny bit harder. But again, remember, fortune favors the bold, so we are currently winning. All we have to do is find a boss's orders and a fire energy, and we're up and running. I believe there's that fire energy. I don't need any of them. Oh, no, I just raw dog this. Raw dog it. I've been getting head all night. Fortune favors the bold. Knock 'em out. We take out that money. Monkey, I'm sorry. I got my mind on my money currently. That's good. Now I can get back in my Soul Rock if need be. I don't think the need be, but that's my draw engine online, okay? That is my draw engine. He predorts that right now. That was unfortunate. I don't care. If you're wondering, he ended up taking 2 prize cards because the card says from attacks, and I died from an effect of poison, so he still got to take 2, if you're wondering there. It happens. I didn't want to retreat and sacrifice something. There was no need. Let's hurry it up, you know? I literally, this is not a joke. I have tickets to the zoo, and they expire in an hour. And I still decided to do this. And the zoo is 2 hours away, and I'm still going to drive there. And when I get there, they're going to tell me I can't enter the zoo with expired tickets. And I'm going to say, good, I'm going to go home because I already got to see an elephant, and the elephant is you. And I'm going to point to her in the face, and she's going to go, sir, was that necessary? And I go, why can't you just let me in? So yeah, it might be necessary. So he poisons me. That's expected. Perilous Jungle, if you're wondering, adds 3 extra poison damage. That's why that's doing that. That's why you see 3 instead of 1. So he poisons me and then immediately switches something else in. Bad play. Bad. I'm not afraid of him anymore. Because, you know, it's not hard for me to move a 1 retreater with a deck that plays 483 energy. What have I told you guys? Sometimes you got to slow it down, okay? I got 2 perfectly well... So, I mean, 1 has 110 damage, but what? So he's walking with a limp and a cane. What are you going to do? Laugh at him as CVS and point at him and stare and say, Mama, what's that, a war vet? No! You're going to let him live. So he has... I have 2 fine Ceruledge right there on the bench, so I'm not in any rush here. I'm not in any Mount Rushmere. I know he's not taking me out this time. He can't retreat and swing with Mega Frosty Boy unless he plays another Crispin. I don't think he does. I don't remember. Go ahead and move that out. It doesn't take you any closer to knocking me. I mean, you're one-shotting my big ones anyway. But if you move Frostlass into the active, that's what I want, and then I just swing to take it out and we win. And if you play a 2-prizer down, like Fezzy Boy, I win. So again, we're nice guys here on this channel. I would have forfeited. I would have conceded. I would have gone home. I would have taken my ball and left. Instead, this guy said, let's fight it out. And I appreciate the determination. But at the same time, I would like to take out some sort of stabbing instrument and carve myself some meat and make a sandwich in the meantime. I would never threaten violence on anybody, but I would like to make myself a very fancy deli meat sandwich. Go ahead and heal the Frostlass. It's not like I can one-shot it anymore. Spoiler alert, I can one-shot it if I had to. I don't, but I can do that. I would have healed off the Monkey Dory. Why would you do that? Now I was going to knock this one out, and you have no monkeys online. This low ladder... See, I'm confused. So it's okay to do that. Did you see that move? It's okay to do that. I'm not being mean. It is okay to hit him with the, what are you doing? Do you guys know Sebastian Maniscalco? Oh, what are you doing? Sometimes it's okay to hit him with that. Sometimes it's okay to hit them with the Sebastian Maniscalco. I am confident I can win this prize race, because how can he take multiple prizes this next turn? He cannot. This is like a Boy Scout getting a badge. He cannot. That's a multi-layered joke there. Can, not, as in he's not able to, and then can not as he can make knots. K-N-O-T, not. I went to Knott's Berry Farm a bunch growing up. I offered to buy it several times, and they told me, are you 12? So, take that for what it is. He just saw me hit 330. He still promotes this confidently. Like, I'm gonna win here. You didn't predict this happening. Oh, no. What's that gonna... See, I read it. What's that gonna do? I thought that in my head here and at the time. Wow, it's almost like I'm the same guy here or something. Remind me to inspect that if me and this guy playing are the same guy. I believe we are. So I'm just chilling. The last half of this has just been living on top draw, lunar cycle shenanigans. Hoping he misplays. He does, of course, obviously. Go ahead. Go ahead. Woo me, you know? Oh, what are you doing? You ever seen... Google Sebastian Maniscalco. Yeah, bring in something that's easier to kill. I want you to do that. And then that can't kill me. Please do that. Make me work for it, okay? I'm a hottie with a body. Make me work for it. This is a preload. Remember, it's okay to do this. Somebody time this. How fast do I win here? Ready? I'm already tapping. Preloaded. Boom, right there. How fast was that? How fast? I think that was frame perfect. It is okay to... Now, look at this guy's seething over there. I was going to down... That might have been a little... If I did you see me pop up there? I was going to hit him with the down thumbs. That might have been a little disrespectful, but so was he in the bar when he told me no beer. And then I said, what do you drink? And he laughed at me. And then the other time, I don't remember what it was, but he was disrespectful twice. I remember that. Oh, shoot. I remember this guy too. He actually works at a mall kiosk. He repairs cell phones. I dropped my phone, and he opened it, and he was going through my apps, and I said, are you allowed to just scroll through my apps? And he went, no, but he was scrolling with confidence, so I allowed it just to see what was going down. And he noticed I had the Pokemon Trading Card Game Live app, and he noticed it had a gold border around it, and he said, wow, are you the highest-ranked player in the world? And I said, nope, I edited that. This is a custom screen app, but I do play the game often. And he goes, oh, me too. And he told me his name, and I wrote it down. And we just happened to run into each other on the ladder, so shout out, thank you for fixing my cell phone. So here we can go down. I got my draw engine online. Now, what have I told you guys? There's no such thing as always. Okay? I wanted to make sure that got on on one of my attackers. That's why we didn't go with the Squawky, and fortune favors the bold. Remember this. That's the theme of the episode. There's no such thing as always. Fortune favors the bold. Fortune 500 company, I own a lot of them. There is such things as always. JK, thinning is winning. That's why I did that. I wanted to Carmine it away. I don't need it. This might be another spread deck. I just showed I can operate squawkless, okay? Papa got his sea legs. Here's a little mistake I made. I don't know if this is a Badu deck. I should have got a that blew my mind the first time I saw it. But this boy's living in rotation. Okay, this boy's already lost Arvin. There's no reason to run that over Arvin. Arvin also finds you a tool. But see, he has a Badu. I should have played these item cards to pre-find a Ceruledge in case I need it to boost in or boom in, and then if he Ionos me, I get to draw 6. So I did mess up there. That's fine. I can take out this here Badu. All I got to do is retreat, or all I got to do is get a fighting energy. But now I'm all itchy, can't play any items. That is what it is. I was rolling around in the grass, and it just got cut. Boy, I wish I could play that. Wish I could play with my nesties right now, but I can't. I'm in a public park, and they won't let me. Ask Zach Galifianakis. Look it up. He's a registered sex offender. So here we take out Badu. He's gonna basue me for telling you all about his sex registry. We got a boss's orders. It's a good card to have. It's a pleasure to play it. Let me tell you, it's one of the Earth's known pleasures. That candy is so elusive. I'd call it rare. Shinobi Blade. But now I get to play me items. I'm not going to one-shot it. That's fine. He can't one-shot me back once I get my big boy up and running. And I want to make sure I get as many Charkies down as I can because that second attack there lets him snipe 2 of them. That's spooky. So I got to make sure I get a lot of them down. And I got to make sure I burn a lot of energy. Good job. Burn that first. Get that. Find more draw power here. Now we got an attacker up and running. See? Oh. We got a Fez. Lunar Cycle. We got to say, I told you we got that draw up and running. We play with our nesties. We get a Charky down. Told you I'm going to be doing. I warned you that would be happening. I want that in there for later. He's my best friend, that boss's orders. He tells me what to do. He pays the bills. So I listen. Now he's got to make a lot of decisions. Does he want to take out my main attacker I got going? Does he want to take out my future attackers that I have? I'm so close. I'm winning the 2-shot race here. And he only has 2 cards in hand. Well, I know he Shinobi'd blue to me. And I knew he pulled that. I'm not an idiot. I assumed it. So I told you it's some sort of weird spread deck. I like to spread your mom's deck. Deck is the name for her. I'm not going to say it. You can guess. Barn doors, of course, when I let her horses out to roam because she has a lot of money. So she takes good care of her horses. Here's a little what I like to call pre-search. No real reason to do it here. I don't play any Ionos or judges. Sure, he doesn't know that, but don't I want them in my... He's seen so many professor's orders, and he hasn't seen any Ionos. You just assume, would you not? Shinobi blued me. Blanubi shooed. He got his snow runs down. He got his Frostlass in hand. He's searching his deck. He's pulling some cards. I'm preloading a Lunar Cycle there. I got 3 right there. I'm going to discard him. I'm knocking him out. If he gets another one up and running, they're one-shotted. I'm feeling comfy, okay? Like a fat guy in the couch he never leaves. I'm feeling comfy. You ever seen my 600-pound life? I'm that kind of comfort. Living large. I'm searching. What do I want to do here? I only got 12. I don't want to mill myself out. That's why Carmine comes in handy late game. If I drew a 7 here, I'm really milling me. Milling me, isn't that a rapper? Milling me? If it's not, it should be. Remind me to take that rap name. I'm going to put down the LLC eventually, so if somebody ever goes by milling me, I get paid heavy, heavy money. There's a couple of up and coming social media platforms, and I own at Disney on all of them. So if they ever want to buy that from me. So if Smooshdiff ever pops off, it's a Russian social media platform. If it ever pops off, I own at Disney. I own like 40 of those. So thinning is winning. I put it down. I Carmine. I get some more in there. You want to fuck me? I don't. I want to fight you. I want to blade your face. I want to stab your belly and watch it bleed. Are you sure you don't want to fuck me? I'm sure. I've been tantalized by your laugh before, but no longer. Resentful refrain. The worst name and attack name ever. Watch, this is the top draw of the decade. That's what I was just going to search for. I don't have to. They did it for me. And we take you out. You busty blonde. Drinking your Bud Light, talking about your mom's always bitching at you to find a man. You don't want to find a man. You don't want to settle down. All right. I guess you don't have to. I couldn't believe the footage watching it back. I know you guys couldn't either. The damage you saw, the plays you saw, were insane. Thank you guys so much for attending tonight. Do with it what you will. Good night.